There. Make your mare smell two-handed.
Hi guys, this is Lindsay, and this is mine and baby's first ride. We're at Lindsay's house, and I thought I'd start this video off by just talking about what I'm noticing in baby and what I like about her and what I'm from myself looking for. And one of the things I really liked about her is that she was very giving, and she let me pick up on her, which I like that. I really like that she gave when I picked up on her. She didn't seem like she really had any lean left or right. I mostly just walked her the first day. We jogged a little bit, and we just walked and jogged on the second day too. But I really liked how soft she was, and she seemed to stay pretty good between my legs and my reins. I liked that. She got a little excited right there, because when I'm and she's shaking her head a little bit, I think it's just kind of a thing to say, hey, I don't really like what you're doing, or I don't understand what you're doing. That's the way I kind of took that. I don't think she was being a bad girl. She's just like, what are you wanting me to do? And now I'm going to say I'm not a horse trainer, but I've been around horses ever since I was little. I had a break for a while, and I've had horses as an adult the last 11 years. And so I'm not a horse trainer. I just love horses. So what I was asking her to do wasn't just to give. I was holding her maybe a little bit longer till what I was wanting her to do is to break at the withers more. So not just give her face. And it, this was the first time on her. There, she dropped a little bit more. This is my first time on her too, so it's interesting to watch it afterwards, because sometimes it's hard to know, unless you know your horse, what it looks like when they're breaking where they should. Lindsay's had her for a long time, and she is a lot more familiar with her than I am, and Lindsay does really well with her and makes it look so easy. Me, on the other hand, I'm a little slower. It takes me a while sometimes to get familiar with the horse, and I like to take my time. I think this will be really fun for the two of us, getting to know each other, and this will be a good video to look back on from where we started and see if we improved, and take a look at maybe what we need to work on more. Our goal is going to be to show in 2017. So hope you guys follow our journey. I think it'll be fun and interesting. So right here, she dropped and gave a little bit, dropped at the withers, and then her head came right back up. So I asked her to stop, and she took a step or two forward after I asked her. So I asked her to back up and pivot around just to shift her weight to her back end. So we started off again, and just trying to get her to break a little bit more at the withers. And I know this isn't perfect. Like I said, I'm just trying to get to know her. And she was feeling good. And this time coming around here, when I asked her to stop, she didn't take a step forward. It's kind of hard to tell, but you could tell when I stopped her, she stopped. And so to me, I really liked that. I like that, I like that she'll let me do the things that I like to do. She's so sweet and so willing and such a good horse. I think Lindsay's done such a great job with her, and I just want to thank Lindsay for such a great little mare, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun together. And I kind of joked about it in the beginning about, being excited about downsizing from 6 horses to 5, and how Lindsay invited me over to meet Baby. But, after riding her and being around her, I'm really, really glad that she did. She really is such a great little horse. And we're jogging along over here, and I'm going to ask her to stop again. And she took a little step, not bad, so we're just going to back. And that was, she's getting better. So I love working on these kind of little things. From what I've learned, I watch a lot of Dana Hokana videos, and Baby's lean she has a forward lean, so she's not too bad leaning left or right, from what I could tell the couple times that I rode her anyway. But her lean is forward, and so this will be something that I'll work on a lot for the two of us, and we'll be really excited to see how we come along after some more rides under our belt. And this was our second day. This was the next day I came back, and this is a ring snaffle. It's a 3-piece ring snaffle. And the first day I rode in a shank snaffle, just a 2-piece regular snaffle with some shanks. And so after I got to feel what she was like, the second day I wanted to see how she was in a ring snaffle, to see if she was still soft, if she gave, if she was pushier. And yeah, she was still a very good girl. I really liked her. So after this day, I was like, okay, I want her. I really want her. So we did a lot of the same things that we did the day before, but I just wanted to see how she was in a milder bit. And I also wanted to, be a little stronger with my hands and have more of a direct contact. So I was a little bit easier with my hands yesterday with the shank snaffle. So this time I wanted to, just use my hands and really feel her a little bit more. And again, just to see how she responded, and if she was going to be pushier with this. And she's still such a really good girl. This is what really, really made me like her. I just really can't say enough good things about her. This day, it's like this was the second time on her, so I feel like we know each other a little bit more, and I think we were probably both a little bit more relaxed. I don't know about you guys, but, whenever you ride a horse for the first time, it's kind of like you don't know what to expect. They don't know what to expect. And, especially when somebody else is watching you too, it's kind of, I'm a little shy. So usually when I ride at home. Nobody watches me. And anyway, I just, after this time, I just really, I knew I wanted her. And I think, with time, we're going to have a lot of fun together. And I think we're going to have fun showing together. She's been shown and hauled and stuff, so I'm excited about that. And now it's just a matter of us doing our homework and getting to know each other, and just becoming a good team and developing a good connection. and bond between the two of us. And so right here, this is the same thing we were doing yesterday. We're just pivoting around and backing up. I think I must have felt that she was being a little pushy. Yeah, she's wanting to see her lean. Watch, she stops and then she goes to lean and she wants to walk off. So I just didn't let her do that. It's like, okay, we're going to back up more. And I just wanted her to stand there and stay centered. I'm a fitness trainer, so I want her to stay centered in her body, which is actually, you know, for a horse, self-carriage. And she was wanting to walk forward still, I think. I was too busy talking, but so I pivoted her around. I just made her, let's just change directions. And so we're gonna jog off again. And I think her jog was feeling better this second day than the first day. So, like I said, it just takes time whenever, you know, you ride a new horse. It just takes time and patience, and, you know, just she walked through there. She was a little pushy, so we're just gonna back and pivot. But it just takes time and patience to get to know each other and, you know, mold your horse to the way that you want it, you know, and everybody rides different. I know I ride different than Lindsay, and I ride different than my sister, I ride different than my mom. So, you know, baby's used to Lindsay and Jasmine and Jacob, those are her two kids. She's used to that, so now she has somebody different on her, and she's like, you know, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. What are we doing? But she's so willing. She's so willing to listen and try to do what you ask, and that was like probably the best thing that I liked about her. I love that she's willing and that she lets you do, you know, well, she lets me do the things that I like to do. You know, she doesn't fuss, she doesn't argue, and I like that. And I also really, really liked that she doesn't have that that spook in her when, you know, loud noises happen. Like I said earlier, semis or loud trucks or anything that that she hears, it doesn't affect her. I didn't feel a flinch or anything. She just like went about doing whatever we were doing. She was paying attention to me, and I really like that, because I've had some that, you know, they would use that as an excuse, and she really stays focused on me, and I like that. And we're just we're working on the standing here. And I missed that part when we were coming around, so I don't know what she was doing because I was talking. But I think this is our last round here. The video's coming to an end, so we came around one more time. And when I'm getting close to the end, I kind of let the reins go just a little bit and see if she stays. And she kind of stayed, and I asked her to stop. And she stopped pretty good. It was better. Oh, we might be able to do one more time. It was still not as light as I wanted, so I think we get to do one more time, jogging around. I think this will be our last one, and I think she does this one the best, and then that's where we ended our workout. And yeah, I have her looser. She's staying. She has a slow jog anyway to begin with, but she's just not used to me and the way that I ride, so these are things that we have to work on together. And that was a really good stop. Yay.